Alright, witness testimony.
I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal, just once. I found the map on the internet and went to the studios that day.
Yeah, before Google Maps was even a thing.
I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. Alright, there is a statement where Cody did contradict himself. However, there are also some statements where if you press on them, you will actually get some more information that will actually be useful later on. So let's press on those real quick. So let's see. Alright, press on this one real quick. Steel Samurai?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside.
I see. What then? Okay, press this one too. What sort of bad guy was it?
A guy, a person, kinda tall, skinny.
Are you sure it was a guy?
I don't know. He was kinda far away.
Huh. It's being awfully vague. Alright, so yeah, so the statement that Cody contradicted is this one right here. Because if you remember, he literally just said that he takes his camera everywhere he goes. So when he also had taken the camera with him on that day, especially when he went to the studio, press on that one. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that.
Huh?
Cody, you shouldn't lie
Man, that
here.
face.
You understand that, right?
That face.
Yeah, pretty much. This is like, huh? That's right. I'll war it with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much? What's this digital camera contraption you're talking about? Father Time, man. It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. I'll explain that. See. Anyway, Cody. I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Roy, how cool are you to terrorize a child so? I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody?
What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. What I saw.
Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules.
Oh, is that all? Well, that was brief. That's alright. Your cross-examination. Alright. So, just like the last few times, you only just need to press on this testimony. So first, let's press a little bit on this one. So you were watching the Steel Samurai? Did you watch the whole fight?
Yeah, of course.
You didn't turn away, not even once?
No.
Okay, tell us exactly what happened.
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
And press this one. Why?
Huh, what do you mean, why?
Why wasn't the bad guy moving?
Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice.
And how exactly did he do that?
How did he do it? With his... Chop, stop!
As
Something
okay.
like that.
Still being awfully vague about this.
What? Don't give me more pops.
How should I play this? Wait and see what happens, or press him harder?
Let me think for a second.
Right now he's being awfully vague, and we still need some more information out of him.
It hurts me to do this, but let's press him harder.
Cody?
What?
Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action.
Yeah? So what?
Yet you missed the most important part. Objection! What's the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. Objection! You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order. Right. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing.
Phoenix. I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out.
That's right, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't you watch the climax of the fight? If he couldn't watch it, he was watching something else, or he could show some evidence.
This is gonna be tough. Let me think.
Alright. Well, okay, I'll at least give you a little hint. Remember earlier when Cody said about his camera? Basically when a judge first noticed it?
Mm-hmm.
So what did Cody say about the camera?
He didn't have it. Well, he did take it, but he didn't take a picture.
Right. Or at least that's what he claimed. But what if he did take a picture? Because remember another important fact that he said about the camera earlier.
Show evidence?
All right, let's show some evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight?
Oh man.
So again, remember what he said. Remember what Cody said about the camera earlier.
What he said about the camera earlier. I'm thinking real hard. Trying to think. I can't remember.
Alright, well, basically, let's take a look at the camera itself. A new digital camera, Cody always carries it, but he's still learning how to use it. And this is what you need to present. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with this operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh! Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture.
Hey,
Bullseye.
what's your problem, Pops? You gotta take for picking on little kids?
Pressing, not picking.
Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture.
Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct?
Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again.
Right. He means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, would you please tell us about your camera, and why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo?
Isn't this about because the reason why he didn't take a photo because he was scared because of that?
You'll see.
Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held my camera up to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup.
Everything strange with that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway.
Check the camera.
Alrighty. Well, actually... Alright, so there is at least two statements. One that you actually need to press. The other one you don't have to press, but there's an important information that Cody will say. So you did see the beginning of the fight?
Yeah.
Did you notice anything unusual?
I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange.
Strangely. Alright. And now the other statement that you need to press is this one. That's all?
Yeah, I told you to take a picture.
I would've once I got that lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even once. Push it hard or let it slide?
Push him hard.
What do you want, Mike?
Hey, I hate to do this, but press him hard.
Yeah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture.
Hey!
That face.
Bullseye?
How did you know?
I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers, and it will be very soon.
Wow.
This feels great. I love bullying
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah, I took a picture.
Perhaps you could change our testimony to reflect this, Cody? So yeah, new statement, so go ahead and read this.
Me? Alright.
I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased him.
Let's press on this a little bit. You erased them?
Yeah.
Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious?
Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that?
Becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear conviction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony?
There has to be something. Pick up the Turk, Phoenix. Find out what this kit's all about.
Alright, well let's go to the very end when he said that, like, yeah, right here, where he took a shot, but it was too late, so he erased them. So So basically Cody said, like, why would he want to keep a picture of his Steel Samurai victorious? Well, remember that little gift he gave to me yesterday? That's it?
Yes.
Yeah, so basically as it says right here, if Steel Samurai was victorious, he would have kept it for his album. So why didn't he keep it for his album? Cody!
But what? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad.
I just want to thank you for giving me this the other day.
Huh. Oh. Right.
What was it you told me then?
I got every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never miss one. A perfect collection.
Okay.
Cody? Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album?
Ah!
Right? What exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackless. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Roy, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No! Wait! No way!
Peanuts? I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is.
Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually?
Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Roy, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The photos were blurry, he erased them by mistake, but the Steel Samurai didn't win.
Because the Steel Samurai didn't win.
Yep.
Easy.
I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai.
No way! No! It's impossible! The Steel Samurai never loses! He never loses to anyone! Ever!
Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Order. I will have order. Stop with the references, please. Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Well done, Phoenix. You made a little shit cry. How does you feel? Cody. That day, you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right?
Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move.
Man, I have to take some water.
Order. Yeah. To be fair, I actually do feel bad for Cody here. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Roy? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Roy, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Hammer was the victim. The Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim! In fact, Jack Hammer is actually standing right behind the judge's chair. Come on out, Jack Hammer, and take a bow. We were just fucking with you the whole time, Edgeworth. So remember, we do know that Hammer is the victim, but we all thought the Steel Samurai was the murderer. But what if the Steel Samurai was not the murderer? Because also don't forget, we also said that if we also believe that Will Powers was not the one in the Steel Samurai costume, then it had to be someone else. Someone else that probably could have fit in the Steel Samurai costume itself. Yeah, pretty much. There was no victim. Again, come on out, Jack Hammer, take a bow. Tell everyone we were just fucking with them the whole time. And Will Powers was in it the whole time.
I think I figured it out.
Alright.
There was no victim.
You really want to play no victim?
No. I'm not risking a heart
Okay, I was gonna say. So again, we know that Hammer is the victim. But we all thought that the Steel Samurai was the murderer, but is that true?
The Steel Samurai was the victim then.
Yeah. You understand what really happened is quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Done. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning where Weird made this old little scream face. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Powers' foot injury and he had nightmares for weeks. But wait, Jack Hammer died the following day. He could have any nightmares for weeks. Oh yeah, that's right. Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But whenever Miss Oback sent in her testimony, on the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He had already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then, he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know.
I get it. I thought the Steel Samurai was moving strange. So it was a different person inside the suit. Pops.
Huh? Me? What?
Actually, there was one piece of data I saved.
Data?
Yeah, a photo on my digital camera.
What? Show us, quick!
No way, man. Not if you're... Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
No!
Here. This is it.
Man, they're so harsh.
Pretty much. Remember what the judge said earlier. Mr. Roy and Mr. Edgeworth, make sure you talk softly to a child. And now the judge is just like, you know what? Let's all have this kid's head after this. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Roy? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give a bob.
Wait, Phoenix.
Mia, what?
Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial.
What? Your Honor, May I see the photo once more? Certainly. I don't see why not.
Peanuts, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in the photo.
Find an inconsistency in the photo. So, what is Mia actually talking about? There's something in that photo that contradicts what we know about the trial so far. Can you see it?
I think I see it.
What do you think?
So the murder happened in Studio 2, right?
Actually, no. It happened at Studio 1.
So there's a number 2 right there, so...
Yes. Your Honor, look at this. I see. A gate? Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Well, I don't know how to count, Mr. Wright. Oh, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. It's a 2, right? Certainly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Oh! I believe Mr. Edwards sees what I'm getting at. I'm scared of numbers, Mr. Wright! But that's impossible! Well, what's this all about? Please explain so that I might be in shock along with the rest of the court. I hate missing out on the fun. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here's the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Well, I mean, to be fair, you already said it, but where did the murder took place again, actually?
Studio 1.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, it did take place in Studio 1. Let me rephrase that. Where did the murder actually take place?
Studio 2.
Yes. I should have worded that better. My bad. Here, at Studio 2. See, I'll explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that a murder took place in Studio 2. The trailer was there, the path was blocked, or no filming was done there.
The path was blocked.
Right. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. As you may recall, there's a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held at that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss Steve Vasquez were outside eating steak. Yet, they were at the scene of the crime. Order! The defense makes this following claim. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person in the security guard Ms. Olbeck saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. Objection! This is madness! Jack Hammer is the victim! The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Well, do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. Do we have proof or do we don't have proof?
Wait for a second.
So remember, again, I'll give you a little hint. Remember that bottle that Cody accidentally bumped into on the table?
Yes, we do have proof.
I have proof. You? Mr. Roy? Not that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. So what's the proof?
The bottle.
Right. Because they're sleeping pills. Take that! This is it. What's the bottle? I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. My bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. There's no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Want to test for Power's blood, fingerprint the bottle, or examine Hammer's bottle?
Fingerprint the bottle.
Right. No idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprint should be on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of this bottle. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Tony Hawkins' testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Obag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. Those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Is that right? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Are the answers for me by tomorrow. It's a lot of homework. Oh, and don't forget, you also need to give me citations for your evidence. Damn it! Mr. Rushworth? You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicions of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will extend till tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. That was a close one.
We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial.
Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there.
Me too.
Dead?
Of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find a true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right. Thanks. Alright, and with that, we're wrapping up this session right here. So, yeah, so this session has gone on a little bit longer, but that's okay. I was expecting that a little bit and such. But hey, we still made it by the 2-hour mark, which is still not that bad. So, and most definitely next week we will finish up this. We will finish up Turnabout Samurai because we only have 2 parts left, and thankfully these last 2 parts are actually a lot more shorter than compared to these 2 parts that we just did tonight. So, alrighty, so Iazam is out here. He actually had to go do something real quick. But Barney, what did you think of the case so far, and what you thought of this session today?
I'm kind of starting to see why a lot of people don't like this case, because the constant back and forth backtracking does get annoying pretty quickly.
Yeah, like I said, pretty much like I said, even though I do still consider this case to be underrated and everything, I do understand and I do agree that, like, yeah, the second part of the investigation and everything does hurt this case a little bit and such and everything. But I will say, like, in the exact opposite and such, once we got to the end of the trial and everything, that little twist right there, I always still like that twist and everything. Honestly, for, like, you know, the first real twist and everything in the case, it actually does a really good job on building up to that twist and everything. And actually all the evidence pointing that twist actually makes a lot more sense on how that twist could actually happen.
Definitely, and I was gonna say, at least the backtracking is better than the guy with the top hat trying to make some coffee.
Yeah. Well, thankfully in the next 2 sessions, thankfully at least in the next 2 parts in the next session, we actually won't have to backtrack all too much actually. In the next session, and thinking on it, in the next case, I think we would only have to backtrack just a few times, but it's not going to be all that much, to be honest and such.
All right.
Honestly, I think in terms of this game, the only other case where I can also agree where, like, I also do like, but But one investigation I will admit does sometimes drag on a little bit. Is from it's basically the second day investigation from Rise of the Ashes and such. That one I will admit does actually take a little bit longer in some parts.
Yeah, I remember that one. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. But like I said, we're not even there yet, so we don't have to worry about crossing that bridge just yet. But anyway, so yeah, this has been another session of the Ace Attorney Marathon with our Turnabout Samurai. So like I said, next time when we come back, whenever basically all three of us are available and everything, we'll go ahead and finish off our Turnabout Samurai, give our final ratings and our final thoughts on this case. And then we only have 2 more cases left of this game. We have Turnabout Goodbyes, a fan favorite and everything. And we also have Rise from the Ashes, another very mixed case among the Ace Attorney fans. And another case where I actually do feel that, like, it's a good case, but like I said, much like with Turnabout Samurais, it does have its faults here and there and everything. But yeah, so guys, this has been Sakura Diesel saying thank you all so much for watching the Ace Attorney Marathon.
Before we go,
sure, go ahead. What do you want to say?
What is this coming out? I think it's a few weeks from now, or months.
Basically, when is the stream going to be uploaded to YouTube and everything?
Yes, this part.
Yeah. So basically, when we get done with this case, and once we get started on Turnabout Goodbyes, that's basically when I'm going to start uploading the streams onto YouTube and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should announce. Do you want me to reveal the little announcement because there's been a change of plans? Because I think
if you want to, you could. I don't know when exactly these are gonna get published. I'm hoping maybe somewhere around like the middle or the end of October and everything. Again, just depends on like when we're gonna finish up with both this case and when we're gonna get started with Turnabout Goodbyes.
Okay, so we finish the next try. If we finish the next part by next week, I'll say anyway, just in case.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So there's been a change of plans. If you guys have been following our really useful podcast, at the end of our tier list episode, again, I don't know if this is gonna come out before or after the tier list episode goes live. But at the end of that episode, we said that we were gonna do a special project first, and then we were gonna do Thomas and Friends season 9. Well, due to some unforeseen circumstances, we have decided to flip both of those around. So now instead of waiting a little bit longer for season 9, you guys are gonna get season 9 first.
Pretty much. Yep.
Yeah, so that's all I wanted to say. Again, I don't know if this is gonna come out before or after.
Most likely, this definitely will come out pretty much on like. Honestly, if everything goes well, then this pretty much will either go out just a few days. Actually, no. I know this part in particular. It's actually going to come out just after the tier list, actually. So I think we should be good there.
All right, then we're good. Then yeah, guys. Hope you guys are excited because we're finally, after so long, we're gonna go back to Thomas and Friends.
Pretty much, yeah. We're gonna be reviewing season 9 and everything. Take a look at all the episodes and such, and just pretty much see how that season is gonna treat us and such.
Mm-hmm. I bet it'll be good to be back. But anyway, go ahead.
So yeah. Anyway, like I said, if you enjoyed this Ace Attorney Marathon, don't forget to hit the like button. If you guys are excited to get Turnabout Samurais over with and everything, and hear our final thoughts on the case, hit that subscribe button as well. And again, keep an eye out for when we're actually going to be streaming that case and everything. Hopefully, we'll be next Sunday, but like I said, depending on like if all three of us are able to do it and such, then it'll just all depend on everything. But in the meantime, if you guys have any other games you want me to try out, let's in the comments or either YouTube or on my Facebook page. If you guys like movie and TV show reviews, check out my main channel where I mostly do that, or check out mine and Bonnie's co-op channel where Review Bros, where we review movie and TV shows together. And as Bonnie said, we're gonna get started with season 9 on Thomas and Friends, so look forward to that whenever that comes out and everything. But yeah, guys, This has been Sakura Diesel with my good friend
Old Teapot 7.
And also my good friend ESM, who is not here, but make sure you still check out their channels and everything. I'll leave both their links down in the description below. But anyway, this has been us saying thank you all so much for watching the stream, and we'll see you all next time when we'll finish up Turnabout Samurai. So till then, take care everybody, and bye-bye.